Let's get back to another stock query. We have Shobha who calls in from Hyderabad and she wants to invest in stocks. Shobha, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to know regarding the pharma sector or any other sector which can give me a good return within 3 to 6 months.
Okay, is this the first time that you're investing in equity markets?
No, I'm investing from last 2 years, but the total profit which I have made is not so good. That's what I wanted to get the instruction from you.
Okay, and your corpus is 25 to 30,000 rupees, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Kunal, what would you recommend to Shobha? She has 25 to 30,000 rupees, which she's willing to invest in stocks from current levels from a 3 to 6 month horizon. You spoke about Dish TV earlier. Is that one of them? And what would you recommend otherwise?
Yeah, I think, first talking of sectors, I think, if you look to invest around 25 to 30,000, I think the breakup has to be at least, 3 or 4 sectors. Something which I can recommend would be, private banks, very selectively, because I think ICICI Bank and, HDFC Bank, these are the 2 stocks which are showing some good, technical chart patterns, and believe from a 3 to 6 months perspective could be, a good buy in a portfolio. From the, the other sectors, I think, your position has to be more on the capital goods side, the pharma and the IT, because I believe that over the next 3 or 6 months, you could probably see, a bit of, increase in volatility in the Indian markets. And I think that is where your position has to be, probably half on the the rate sensitive side and probably the other half on the the defensive side, which is pharma and IT. So I think if you talk of stocks particularly, then as I said, from the private bank space, I would look at ICICI Bank and HDFC Bank. From the capital goods space, purely L&T, I think it's a very good stock in terms of technicals. On the pharma side, if you can look at a couple of stocks over there, Sun Pharma looks attractive at just around 800 to 830 range. I think it's a good range to add on to Sun Pharma. Aztec in life sciences is another stock which technically is almost at its 52-week highs and lifetime highs around 190 to 193. I think even that stock holds a good potential from the next 3 to 6 months perspective. In the IT space, a couple of names sticking to large caps would be Infosys. Looks particularly attractive. I think with the way the corporate action has happened today, I think the charts suggest that probably you may see a good amount of upside on the next 3 to 6 months. And probably on the mid cap IT space, you could look at something like Hexaware. I think even there the charts are positioned pretty well. 3 to 6 months perspective, you could look at least a 300 to 330 kind of a target on Hexaware. So this is the breakup which I would suggest to the investor looking at the sectors and the stock combinations.
All right, that's sound advice, Kunal. Thanks for that.